I have to say, anxiety recovery is quite fascinating in the way that anxiety doesn't heal like a broken bone or like a flu. Conventionally, traditionally, usually you would stay at home if you have a flu. You'd rest. If you broke your arm, you'd rest it off until it got better. But that's not how it is with anxiety. Of course, each and every single one of us who have suffered with anxiety would probably have tried that. Avoiding things, avoiding people, avoiding places. That's of course how agoraphobia can happen in a person who suffers with anxiety when they have an anxious bodily sensation in Tesco or Walmart if you're from America, and you avoid that place because you don't want to obviously feel that anxious sensation anymore. But what's interesting, what's fascinating is that your anxiety doesn't heal in the absence of it, but in the midst of it. Why is this? It is so because we teach our nervous system, and this is what we need to really hone in on and really hammer in, is that this is not a mental illness. This is a nervous system that's been highly sensitive for a long time. Now, this could have happened through any circumstance. For me, it was a panic attack at age 9. And for no particular reason, I was in a traffic jam. And I felt very claustrophobic at that moment. And I responded to fear with fear. And I had a panic attack. And of course, I had a panic attack, but I didn't even know what it was or what was going on. And of course, that is such a bewildering experience. And we are telling people if they want to recover that they should actually demand more of their anxiety. But that's useless because you need to tell them the right information. We need to know the right information regarding anxiety disorder if we are able to go through with it, if we're able to heal from it. You need to trust the information, but the more and more you apply the information in those situations, the more comfortable you will get, and you will see that it works through you not resisting your anxiety, through you accepting it with just responding to your anxious sensations with a mindful state of acceptance and accepting non-resistance. We are responding to our anxious sensations with non-resistance. This is the correct response to anxiety, to negative emotions. I think this could be applied to many areas in our lives. But it is truly fascinating how this works. How, when we're talking about the nervous system in particular, if you guys want more information, type in Claire Weekes on YouTube. Go get a book from. I think I got mine from Amazon. Hope and Help for Your Nerves by Claire Weekes, Dr. Claire Weekes, and she really revolutionized the anxiety recovery in essence. When even from my experience, I've spent money on therapists, on counselors, on supplements, exercising loads just to try and make my anxious sensations go away. But what we are trying to do here, we are trying to actually normalize the anxiety. We're trying to befriend it in a sense that we're no longer fearing it. We are no longer running away from the problem, but we are confronting it, but in a calculated, smart, effective, and proven to work approach. It's not try and avoid this place or try and do this supplement or do this exercise or do this meditation. No. You've been tricked. I've been tricked. I've been tricked into fearing a monster that was never there to begin with. Fearing a monster that was in myself. I created myself through responding to nervous system sensitization with fear. And that fear causes more fear and more sensations and sensitizes your nervous system even more to the point a person can't leave their house because they're scared. Not of, Clay Weeks talks about this regarding agoraphobia. They are not afraid of the supermarket. They're not afraid of people, but they are afraid of themselves. Will I panic? Will I collapse? What will I do in this situation? This information is freeing, but it is also difficult sometimes to almost accept, because we struggle with the idea that we have to accept our feelings, our anxious feelings. It's not a quick fix in this society. Of course, in this society, for example, if we order something off Amazon, we expect it to be there, a day or two afterwards. And this is our society of quick, free gratification. We want things now. We want things to be fixed now. But what happens is, when you accept the feelings, when you stop fighting your anxiety, when you befriend it, when you diffuse, when you allow, when you run towards the anxiety and engage in your work or whatever you're doing, then the anxiety will dissipate. Guys, I hope you found this to be helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. God bless you, and expect to see more mental health videos very, very soon. See you again.